That's why I'm glad you talked about Punisher, and I can talk about my next book, which is a DC book, which is called The Silencer.
Oh, I
Yeah, yeah.
I still haven't picked up any of these new what are they called, the new
The new
DC
age of heroes
whatever.
or
Yeah,
something.
I've still haven't picked. Yeah, I now I heard your review on Damage, and I thought
Yeah.
about picking it up. Now this is going to be the Punisher version of DC.
Let me let me get there. Okay, so just gonna paint the picture of how the books are. Now, first off, I want to. Now, I normally don't list the creators of the book, but this one actually is kind of important in my expertise of this. Like I said, the book is written by Dan Abnett, I've always been a fan of
Oh,
Dan Abnett.
yeah.
Because, like I said, he was the one that pretty much rebooted the Guardians of the Galaxy, made the Guardians of the Galaxy, the Guardians of the Galaxy. But the artwork is John Romita Jr.
Oh shit! I know you
Yeah,
don't like him. Well,
I
Dan Abnett is right. He's writing Aquaman, so I've been he's been
Okay, like I said, I love Dan Abnett, read everything he got, but John Romita, I loathe John Romita. I try to stay as far away from John Romita as I possibly can, but I went ahead and powered through anyway. So basically, how the book is that what we have there in Charleston, South Carolina, they're in this diner, and you have the silencer. She's there, with her little kid. Her little kid, she nicknamed him Jelly Bean. She like, no, Jelly Bean, look away. And then while she's there eating stuff like that, some guy comes in and she pulls a gun on her. She like, what are you doing here? How did you find me? And then before we get there, they cut back a week before a week before she's in the Kmart, like a little grocery store they just named and stuff like that. So she's in there buying little jelly beans. She's buying them clothes, buying them, school supplies. She's buying them food, cause the school week is coming up and he's picking up stuff he wants to. Just a normal every day. She puts him in the station wagon, strapped him to the baby seat, something like that. And then when she turns around and put the groceries in the car, she turns around, this big, huge, hulking dude turns around that she recognized. It's a guy she used to know back in the day called Killbox. And she like, well, Killbox is here. Obviously, he's not here to ask me how I'm doing. He's here for a reason. So like, uh-oh, shit. So first thing before Killbox can even do anything, she takes the son's school supplies. Like she takes all the pencils out of the bag and she like starts jabbing the shit out of Killbox before he can even make a move on him. And she like, before Killbox can make a sound and start screaming, he's in pain. She don't want anybody to know. She snaps her fingers and all of a sudden a bubble of silence surrounds Killbox, which is why she's called the silencer.
okay.
She can mute an area around her where you can't hear sound whatsoever. She just do whatever the fuck you want to. You can't hear it. So they get into this fight. She's breaking him down like that. And when she's breaking him down and hitting him in all his, vital points, you start realizing the Killbox is actually like a robot, cyborg, some bullshit like that, or anything like that. So they get into a fight. She finally takes him down. And then right before she's about to kill Killbox, she snaps her finger again, removes the sound around him, and he's like, "Who sent you? Who sent you?" And he doesn't say like, "Don't worry, who sent me?" Because more people are coming after you. And before he can finish, he shoots him in the head, stuff like that. She dumps his body in the trash can of the Kmart, and then she goes back to her son who had like headphones on and shit like that. She's like, "Hey, little jelly bean, you doing okay?" And he's playing with like his little Superman doll. He having fun with. You're like, "I'm doing fine, mommy." And then they drive home. Okay, so while at home, she sees her husband. Oh, by the way, Silencer's real name is Honor Guest. That's her name that's been for like the last 5 years. She's married to this guy named David Guest. They live in a home. They got one kid, stuff like that. She goes home. David, hey, how y'all doing? David hugs Honor, but of course she goes, ow, because the thing is killed by I got a few rib shots in there, so she's still feeling that. She like, tell you what, let me go upstairs, let me change clothes, stuff like that, and I'll get ready for dinner because the husband is cooking dinner. He's like the best husband ever and stuff like that. While she's up there, changing clothes, getting dressed, a knock is on the doorbell. She's like, oh shit, somebody's knocking on the door. So she goes downstairs to see who it is. David lets the person in, and the person is Talia al Ghul.
Ah,
Yeah, Talia al Ghul walks in and Silencer, honor guest, whatever you want to call it. She's like, oh, Talia, haven't seen you in a while. You're like, yeah, we go way back. I'm an old friend of Honor. That's what she's telling the husband. So like that,
oh,
they're like, oh, is that little jelly bean? Oh, he's so cute. Talia's just good friends, just anything like that. They sit down and like, oh, you having dinner? She's like, well, and then Honor said, well, before we go, Talia has to leave. She's got to catch her flight. Well, that's okay. We'll call it Uber. Uber's not going to make it in time. Well, let me drive her. So they get in the car and they drive. And she basically, when they get in the car, Silence is telling Ty, okay, what the fuck are you doing here? You told me I was out. You told me you wasn't gonna bother me anymore. You told me I could leave my life like 5, 6 years ago. And Tanya's like, yeah, I told you were out. That didn't mean shit to them. So they're coming to get you. You're like, oh shit. So they're driving and then they get hit. They either get ran by another car or shot or explode, whatever. Car flips over. Tanya drags herself out of the car. She sees two of the assassins that she trained herself coming to kill her. Like, and they basically say, yeah, we got a kill order on both of you, you and her. And we're going to take you both out. But before they could do that, Silencer pulls out something out of her bag, which some Talia had gave her like before she came into the house. And whatever she does, she activates and it gives her a brand new suit. Well, I guess brand new silence power, because before the bad guys can keep talking shit to Talia how they're going to kill her, all of a sudden their voice goes silent. They were like, wait, we can't talk. And then as soon as their voice goes silent, Silencer jumps out of the car and just starts blasting the fuck out of them, and that's it, you know. And she was like, and basically saying to herself, I told them I was out and I don't care what happens, I'm never going back. And, you know, she's holding like two guns and shit like that. And that's how the book ends. Oh, the name of the book is like For Honor, some shit like that. But yeah, that's how the book ends. So Silencer standing there with two guns, station wagon on fire while Ty's crawling on the ground and shit like that. And yeah, so overall, the book, I liked it. I really liked it because
Okay.
it wasn't a Punisher ripoff.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Actually, you know what it reminds me of? You ever seen The Long Kiss Goodnight?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what it reminded me of. It reminded me of Charlie Baltimore and The Long Kiss Goodnight. That's it. You know, she was undercover, you know, playing Susie Homemaker, but really she was like this killer assassin, shit like this, or like that. So I'm cool with that. And that's why I like this book better than I like the Damage book. Yes, the Damage book was fine. It was perfectly serviceable. It was not bad. People keep thinking if I say, oh, it's a Hulk ripoff, because I got a lot of flack for that review, actually, Eli, on that Damage book. Just because I said it was a Hulk ripoff. Now, just because I said it was a Hulk ripoff doesn't mean I didn't like the book. I like Hulk. So if you give me a grade B Hulk, I'm probably going to like that too. But you just give me the same shit that I've already done before. So all I'm going to do is just like it. You're not doing anything above and beyond. Where I felt Silencer was doing something I haven't seen, you know, that seems like unfamiliar. It wasn't just, oh, this is the Punisher. It's not that. It's something different. It feels original.
Yeah, and that was the thing. And that's why I didn't pick it up. Because I saw it, and I was like, is this the Punisher ripoff? And I was like, okay, I won't rip up, but maybe I'll check it out now. So it sounds like, no, it doesn't sound like it's a beat for beat Punisher. It kind of sounds like a Kill Bill, you know?
Yeah, something like that, like Kill Bill. And I'm fine with that because if you think about it in the comic book genre medium, you haven't really heard of a story like that before. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of interesting, you know, so I'm cool with that. I'm really interested in seeing where it goes with the second book, so I'm definitely involved with it. I'm gonna give this book a 4 out of 5. I can't give it higher than that because of John Romita Jr.